God morning, you guys. It is, what is it, November 3rd? Oh my gosh, November 3rd. We got Jesus calling today. I hope you guys are having a great, amazing day. Let's see what Jesus has got to say to us. Every time something thwarts your plans or desires, use that as a reminder to communicate with me. Every single time you're veered off your path, every single time you don't know what the right path looks like, right? Every single time your plan, your desire, whatever you dream of, right? Whatever you desire on this life, doesn't go according to your plan, doesn't go with the way you think it's going to go. Just confide in God, communicate with God, tell God exactly what you want, exactly your desires. It's not bad for you to want things. You're human, right? But make sure you make that abundantly clear and you communicate with God. This practice has several benefits. The first is obvious. Talking with me blesses you and strengthens our relationship. Boom. Number one, strong relationship with God. Another benefit is that disappointments, instead of dragging you down, are transformed into opportunities for good. So getting a close relationship with God and turning things from negative to a positive. This transformation removes the sting from difficult circumstances, making it possible to be joyful in the midst of adversity. That's very important, guys. That's what we need. We need to be able to be joyful in the midst of adversity, because we are going to come across so much adversity as Christians, as just people on this planet, right? And we have to be able to turn things and see them in a godly, Jesus-filled light. Begin by practicing this discipline in all the little disappointments of daily life. It is often these minor setbacks that draw you away from my presence. When you reframe setbacks as opportunities, you find that you gain much more than you have lost. When you reframe setbacks as opportunities, you find that you gain much more than you have lost. That is a beautiful quote. That is something amazing that every single person needs to hear. This is something that everyone struggles with, right? Framing setbacks as setbacks, right? Seeing it, taking it as face value, right? You get something bad happens to you and you're automatically just gonna be like, okay, this is negative, this is terrible. How do I get out of this situation? Or you can see the situation you're in and say, how can I twist this into a learning opportunity, into something that benefits me, right? And we have every single situation that we find ourselves in that's remotely like that can be twisted like that, because God is in everything. Everything has a positive, everything has a benefit, right? When you reframe setbacks as opportunities, you find that you gain much more than you have lost. It is only after much training that you can accept major losses in a positive way. But it is possible to attain the perspective of the Apostle Paul, who wrote, "Compared to the surpassing greatness of knowing Christ Jesus, I consider everything I once treasured to be as insignificant as rubbish." Compared to the surpassing greatness of knowing Christ Jesus, I consider everything I once treasured to be as insignificant as rubbish. The things that you guys hold dear that is not of God, that is not of Jesus, right, is rubbish. It's never going to benefit you, right? Besides materially, besides short term. These are the quotes where we get this from. Proverbs 19:21. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Colossians 4:2. Devote yourselves to prayer, being watchful and thankful. And then Philippians 3:7-8. But whatever was to my profit, I now consider loss for the sake of Christ. What is more, I consider everything a loss compared to the surpassing greatness of knowing Christ Jesus my Lord, for whose sake I have lost all things. I consider them rubbish, that I may gain Christ. That is so beautiful. I hope you guys learned something. Jesus is calling you to communicate with him and get closer to him, and turn every single negative into a positive, right? Turn it into a benefit. Turn every setback into a circumstance that you can overcome, that you can grow from, that you can learn from. That is Jesus' way. That's Jesus calling. That is November 3rd. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.